Hello and welcome to Hebdominal, the show where we discuss stuff. I really don't know what to say for the intro. Alright, but today we're going to be talking about, I guess, just my YouTube career so far. So right now I have a channel with I think like 63 subscribers. I've had that one for about over a year now, and yeah, it's been going pretty okay. Alright, where do we begin? So I have this other channel where it's basically where I just watch YouTube videos. I don't really post anything there. I used to post some things, like I have these two random Vine type videos. They're not really Vines, it's just me talking over like a still image of like a stormtrooper or something, I don't even know. And then later on, I was gonna do like more stuff with it. I was like, hey, why don't I give YouTube a try? So I made this one video. This was like 2 years ago. My friends and we recorded this thing in the Fortnite playground thing. This was when Fortnite was like at its peak. And so we recorded, well, we didn't really record that. We did it, and then I went back into the replay viewer thing. Then I went there and got like the good camera angles and stuff and recorded that. And then I edited it together to this little short film. It's under 5 minutes. I was pretty proud of it. That was really my first time using editing software. There's some things that are kind of, I don't know, like this one part where my computer was lagging while I was recording, so then it just ended up lagging for this one shot. And like I could have done some other editing things, but yeah, it was mainly just the different movements of the guy moving, and then I just added music over it, and I guess I was pretty happy with that. Yeah. And then I think this was all in, I believe, 2018, 2017ish. And then towards the beginning of 2019, so last year, I was like, okay, let's actually do YouTube. So then I made this new channel. I was thinking like maybe I could do some meme stuff, because Grande and Dolan Dark were really like popular at the time. I'm like, hey, maybe I can get like better at editing, make some epic edits, you know. And so I made one of those, and then I just took a break for half the year. And then when I came back from summer vacation, I thought, okay, let's try doing YouTube again, you know, for like the 20th time, I don't know. And then on Twitter, I think it was, I saw Grande was saying he was collabing with Sive, the YouTube editor, to see if they could get another editor or something. I don't know, it might have just been a joke and they were to just react to the videos. And so they gave a clip of PewDiePie screaming like for 5 seconds or something, I don't know, 10 seconds maybe, and they said to edit it to be like 10 minutes long. And so I made like some, I guess this wasn't really going with it, but I made like a Jurassic Park thing, and they're like, welcome to Jurassic Park, and then it switches to the dinosaurs, but I put PewDiePie's face over the dinosaur and he's just screaming. And I don't know, that's not really funny, but that, and then I like submitted it because there was this like Google form, but I guess they never really made the video as far as I know. And that was in August, and yeah, that was that. And then I also, over the summer, I watched like Hermitcraft videos. I'm like, hey, this multiplayer Minecraft thing is looking kind of interesting, you know? And so I thought, hey, why not maybe join a multiplayer server? Which I did. And I remember I said because we had to fill out a form, I said like I was going to start doing YouTube and Twitch. Twitch is a whole nother story. I might make another video on that. But then I had the YouTube roll and stuff, but I didn't make any videos, I think, for like a week. I was just kind of playing. And then they got rid of the YouTube roll. I'm like, oh, the ring ding. And so I'm like, okay, we gotta make a video, you know. So I made a video. It's 18 minutes long. The first part is me just showing my base. Then there's a part where I open a shop. Then in the end, one of my friends on the server and we show this big creeper farm we were working on, right? So yeah, that was basically that. There also wasn't too much editing there. I think for like when I was opening the shop, I was like, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the new shop. And there was like a little podium stand in the front, like it was POV type deal. And also in the beginning there was an intro where I had to edit the intro to say insert text here, because it says something else like name. Then I'm like, I'm gonna change it to insert text here. And it's just like a Minecraft intro that's like really bad. And yeah, I don't know. And then I think 2 weeks later I made another video. This is now in September, middle of September. And so I made this video and I opened another shop. And the funny thing is, this one was only 3 minutes long. And I think in the end I said like, alright guys, I've been having some school stuff I've had to do. So let me know if you want me to do maybe more videos that are like shorter or whatnot. And so then I kind of quit making videos on the server. and not until November I made more videos. And actually, I just remembered that for the thumbnails on both of the videos, it says episode 1. I actually genuinely missed that, and people told me, but I didn't change it because you know what the heck. And then this was when I still had a bad PC. Like, I built this in 2017. It was my first build. I got the parts from this YouTube video, and it cost like $500. GTX 1050. You know, not too good. You know, I was able to run Rainbow Six Siege for a time, but then like later I wasn't really able to. It would just like if I had Discord open, I just couldn't play Siege. And later, when I opened it, I think more recently, I realized that I actually might have just plugged in like half of the CPU power thing, so just half of the CPU might have been even used. I don't know, but still, it wasn't that good of a computer, especially for streaming and recording. On the Minecraft server, we actually had this PvP thing, and I was gonna record it all and maybe like edit it. But so then I stopped recording, and I actually got second place in it. I could say it was on purpose because the other guy told me he would give me half of the prize if I let him win. So I was like, oh yeah, it was on purpose, but it wasn't really. I got like 10 diamond blocks for it. It was actually kind of epic. Yeah, I'll probably make another video on the server itself. It's pretty wild. It's pretty crazy. And so then, now we're in November again. I think this is a week or two after I built my new PC, which is a lot better. It has like an RTX 2070 Super, AMD Ryzen 3700X. You know, we got the 16 gigabytes of 3600 megahertz DDR4 RAM. We got the 1 terabyte M.2 SSD. You know, it's like top of the line type deal. I'm actually finally able to like have Discord open, OBS open, and have like, I don't know, like Modern Warfare, like a really taxing game open all at the same time. I'm really happy. It's pretty epic. We also got the epic RGB. Yeah. And then now we're getting to the, I guess, me restarting trying to do YouTube again for now, yeah, like the 4th time, 5th time. I've lost track. And from this point on until like August of this year, I kept making videos every week. Every week there was a new video. Until August, where I don't know. We'll get to that later. But yeah, then I got the thing. I was like, okay, maybe let's not do the server this time. I saw this guy's video. He made a Minecraft hardcore video in like July of that year. And I'm like, hey, maybe we can do this. Because he got like 1 million views or something. I'm like, hey, maybe we can do something like this. So I basically copied him, but not really. I made my own world and stuff and my own ideas. I just kind of copied his idea of the hardcore thing and his style of editing, which was like boop boop boop. You know, every time I'm not talking, just throw it out of the window, except if it's like a funny occurrence or something. And so that was that. It actually got quite a few views, not too bad. And yeah, I looked back at it like a month ago, and it's just, I don't know, like there's this part where I make like, I do mining, and so I'm like, hey, why don't I do like quick editing, like whenever a block breaks, it does like boop 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 boop, like really fast, like boop 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 boop. But then I look back at it, and now it's just like boop boop boop. It's so slow. I don't understand. Yeah. And then there's an episode 2 I made with pets, and then we get into the Terraria multiplayer series. So I had 2 series at this point: Terraria multiplayer, Minecraft hardcore. I'm actually happy with the thumbnails I made for Terraria, at least the first and second one. The first one is just me and the other guy I'm playing with, and there's a bunch of like Eater of Worlds coming in. That was actually Photoshop, not real, if you didn't notice. And so yeah, we basically did some Terraria. We actually quit that after a while, so I kept making like 1 week a hardcore series, 1 week Terraria, you know, and that kept going on until January of this year, 2020. And then PewDiePie left, right? So I'm like, why don't I make like a different type of video, you know? I've never made any commentary or anything. So I thought, what the heck, man? So I thought, why not? Let's make Lawai 2. So I made Lawai 2. That actually got almost to 60 views. Yeah, because PewDiePie quit YouTube, and so basically it's just me going through the PewDiePie subreddit and looking at the memes, commentating on them. I'm not actually very good at commentary, so I guess that was kind of a bad video, but I had like music in the background and like zooms and stuff. It's like, whoa, you can do that with editing. Yeah. And then we had Hearts of Iron 4 videos. If you don't know, Hearts of Iron 4 is this like World War II grand strategy game. You control like one of the countries during World War II. Yeah, like control the different divisions, tell them to go there. You can have focuses, like say it's Germany, you can get rid of Hitler, and like, which I did in this video actually. I got rid of Hitler, and I guess I joined the Allies against, I don't actually remember, but I think I joined the Allies against like the Soviet Union after they invaded Poland, which, I mean, that game's kind of fun. That got some views. And then I made Goat Simulator Funnies and Funny Goat Simulator Part 2. Like, this was all actually one recording, and it was too much like footage for one video, 14 minutes. I was still using the same type of editing, mind you, where I just like cut when I'm not talking. And so then I had that, and then I made a part 2 of that with just the rest of the footage. And then we get back to Hearts of Iron 4. What if the USA became fascist, part 1, and then part 2. Part 2 actually got like a third of the views of part 1. That's why I don't really like doing series, and that's why I quit the Terraria and Minecraft series, because you're not going to get any growth from series really unless it's a popular series like Hermitcraft and your friends recommend it to you and you start watching, but you're not going to watch some small YouTuber. So then we have Road to 56, which is a mod there, which there's these focus trees in the mod where you get like stuff, like it says you get a, I don't know, like say as Germany you can get your historical lands back. That would be a focus. Like you would ask Poland to get like Danzig back, like that's what they lost in World War II, and Poland could say like no or yes, and if they said no, you can declare war on them and take that and pump at them, you know. And so only like the major nations have that in Hearts of Iron 4, but Road to 56 adds like big focus trees with a bunch of different focuses for every single country, from Luxembourg to, I don't know, Guatemala. So I did a like AI only thing. Like I would still talk over it, but like we would just look at what the AI is doing. Like I think the USA went fascist at some point, and then they switched to communist, and then they had like a civil war or something. I don't know. It was kind of interesting, I guess. That got 200 views. That was my most viewed video until like July or August, which we're gonna get to in a second. This is still in March now, and that was kind of cool. And I'm looking at the video description now. I remember I put the Twitch and Twitter always at the end of the thing, man. But yeah, and then I decided to stop doing Hearts of Iron 4 videos because I was looking at some different things I could do. I could do like funny editing. I could go with Hearts of Iron 4, because actually if you posted Hearts of Iron 4 videos on the subreddit, like you would get a lot of views. And then I made a, you know, Plague Inc., where you play as a plague. I made what happens if you put coronavirus in Plague Inc. And then this is when my school like shut down, so then I was stuck at home. I made a Subnautica Below Zero video called Kidnapping Children, and I actually made that in one day. I was so happy. I'm like, dude, this is actually kind of epic. I was still using the old editing style of cutting whenever I don't talk, you know. Actually, what I realized here too was I'm more funny and just make better videos, in my opinion, when I like kind of have a script per se, because everything I did in this video I did like I did a year before when I played the game for the first time, like the first 30 minutes or whatever. I just, like, that's what was going through my mind, like, oh, we're gonna kidnap all the children, put them in my inventory box. Oh, look, the ice is not slippery. I'm gonna give feedback to the developers against that, which, I don't know. And so, I actually got some pretty epic comments there, pretty cool. And so, yeah, that was actually, I still think it's one of my good videos. I haven't seen it in a while, so it might be really bad. And then after that, I made a Ravenfield video, which is like this sandbox type game where you're like on a team. It's kind of like Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, but you control a person, but they're like all the same person. You can change your layout. You gotta look it up. It's kind of quirky. Like there's physics and stuff. It's a pretty unique game. And so I just downloaded a bunch of mods and tried those out. That video wasn't too good. And now we're in April. There's this game that came out, Good Job. I'm like, yo, about to make a video on this game. I thought it was gonna like blow up, like not the video really, but the game, and then the video, because the game blew up. But it never really blew up. I think the thumbnail's better than the video. We got too mad. I took the art of the game where the dude's like sitting in a chair and he's like moving really fast, and I added just too mad onto his face, and there's Creeper and Linus, and yeah, that video, I don't know. I haven't actually played that game in a while. I probably should. It's on Nintendo Switch. You can try it out. I guess it's a neat game. But I don't know. I kind of feel bad. I just got the game to make a video on it. Not really to play it per se, but I'll probably get to playing it one of these days. And then this is also when Two Man started streaming a lot. He made like these Zoom rating videos. You've probably seen them, where he would like raid Zooms, and I would watch those live while I was like in my Zoom classes, but we didn't really have Zoom classes. We just had work on like Google Classroom that we would have to do, but I would just watch that while doing my work. And so I made a Buff Lucio video in April. The thing is, I think it could have done better than it did. I spent like a whole day just editing, just sitting on my computer, just boop, 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 editing, you know, and then it got a copyright claim when I posted it. And I also posted it to the Overwatch subreddit and the 2Mad subreddit. On the 2Mad subreddit, I think it got deleted for like self-promotion, which I'm like, bruh, fair enough. My idea at the time, I guess, was just to make highly edited videos like 2Mad did. I don't know. I still kind of want to do that, but maybe with commentary. And then I posted it to the Overwatch subreddit. Then I realized it had a copyright claim for the music I used at the end. And then I did a thing where it gets rid of the music, but then I'm like, oh no, so I deleted the video because I'm like, it's not going to work without the music, and who cares if I have a copyright claim? So then I re-uploaded the video because it already had like the music on and stuff. It was bad. And then I tried to repost it on the Overwatch subreddit, and they're like, you can't repost something that you already posted. And so yeah, that video kind of flopped. Only 33 views, which is like, see, less than, I don't know, my Minecraft hardcore videos, which are part of a series, which can actually do bad. I don't know. I guess Overwatch also isn't that popular of a game anymore. I don't know. Maybe I need to make a part 2 of that. Who knows? But yeah, it's called Buff Lucio, I guess. And then the next week, Minecraft RTX came out on Bedrock. I'm like, yo! So then I had to apply for the thing, and they were like overloaded on the servers with people trying to request access to it. But then I finally got it, and I played it, I messed around in it, I made a video. 12 views. I mean, if you're like a small YouTuber, you really have to have like a subreddit to post to if you want to get views, or just you gotta wait a long time. So yeah, only 12 views. There wasn't really a subreddit to post this. I guess you could say Minecraft, but yeah, they don't really allow self-promotion, and it's just no. And then the next 2 weeks, end of April, beginning of May, I made 2 Animal Crossing videos, and those got 12 and 8 views. It was just not very, I don't know. I feel like there was too much Animal Crossing content at the time. This was like a month after it came out. Then I made a Scrap Mechanic video. I built a house, Scrap Mechanic Survival. I don't know, 14 views. But then I made ATVs Are Broken. This is when I'm like, hey, maybe I could do some like subtitle stuff, you know? So then I played this game called The Hunter Call of the Wild. It's the serious hunting game, right? And so we just kind of messed around in it, and I added some subtitles occasionally at a funny moment. I don't know, the video wasn't really that funny, but I guess it was something. And then I made another Scrap Mechanic video, and then another Scrap Mechanic video, this time on the workshop challenges, which there's like these challenge things you can make and then like download them on the workshop. And so I downloaded some of those, I made it, and I actually got more views than I expected. I thought I'd get like 8 views. I got 24 for some reason. I guess people wanted to see that type of content. And then I made what I think is one of my best videos so far. Minecraft is not safe for VR. This is kind of like the Subnautica video I made, where, you know, I kind of already knew what to do. I hadn't played Minecraft VR before, but I had like a vague idea what I was going to do. So I was going to get into like hardcore worlds and just mess around and then die immediately and like have a really mad reaction. And also I was going to do a bit where I like press start world and then it switches the game to this Pavlov game, which is like CSGO or Gmod kind of for VR. And so I went into that later, and then I was like, oh, we're in. I was on this Minecraft map. I'm like, oh, what's this? And then I had this grenade in my hand, and then it just exploded in my face, and then it like cut to black, and then I would be like, alright guys, we're back. Let's try to actually go into the real Minecraft this time. And let's go ahead and make a world. It's gonna take some time. Alright, and there we go. Does look a bit different from what I've seen. Oh, I have a grenade? What? I don't think...
Hey, disconnected!
And I guess it was a good video. I edited it for like 3 days. This was when I was trying to get off of the just editing whenever I don't talk. Because that was just... First of all, the editing program I used, HitFilm 4 Express, just, I guess, doesn't like AMD CPUs. I don't know. But yeah, it would just be so slow if you did that. Also, as I realized, with a lot of effects, but I think this is maybe one of, if not the best videos that I've made, and I was really happy with it. Again, I didn't have a subreddit to post to, so I got only 28 views, which isn't that bad, but I don't know. I felt like I put a lot of work into it, and I don't know. I guess it was a good learning experience. And then I ran out of ideas again. This is June now, and so I made 2 Splatoon videos. I'm like, okay, about to make a Splatoon video, so I just made heavily edited Splatoon videos. First one is me using the hero roller, which is a weapon there. And I just tried to do a bunch of editing. They're both like 1.5 minutes long. Second one was a tri-slosher, and they're kind of copies of the 2Mad style type thing. I don't know. And then, because I had the VR at this point, right? I'm like, hey, yo, I see this Pavlov thing. What if we, played it and added subtitles? And so I did that. And, so I made one video. And this is when I switched to a different editing program, DaVinci Resolve. And this is a lot better, dude. Like, it doesn't crash. Only thing is, it takes, like, a lot of storage space, because I guess it's creating, like, caches to have the video run faster. I don't know. Like in the preview. And so I made one of those. Then I made a second one, which got less views, but who figures. I posted these to the subreddit again, so I got like 50 and 30 views respectively. And then I decided to like switch it up. I started watching these YouTubers like Astrozist, Jashalat's old videos, Kneecaps especially. I'm like, hey, why don't we do some commentary? So I really didn't know what to talk about. So then I saw this video by Kneecaps. He said, my top 10 least favorite things. And so I thought, why don't I make like my top 10 favorite memes of all time? So I made that. It's a 3-minute video, only 11 views. Again, no subreddit to post to or anything. So I just had to rely on my subscribers seeing it in the recommended feed. I guess that was a learning experience. I did like the editing, like the zooms, and like, writing a script, and like it was a learning experience, I suppose. Then I made 2 more Pavlov videos, and for the last one, I posted it to the Pavlov subreddit, and at this point I'm like, I feel like these people are getting annoyed, because like half of the stuff that's getting posted to the subreddit is just my videos, and I don't know. So also there was a rule, if your posts get less than 3 upvotes, then they have the right to delete it. So I'm like, what can I do to get more upvotes so they don't actually delete my posts? So then I thought, why don't I like put something in the title? So I put like, why do/don't you play TTT Trouble in Terrorist Town, which is where there's like a few terrorists. It's basically like Among Us. You don't know who the terrorists are, and you don't know who the innocents are, and you gotta like kill the terrorists. It's not with like the emergency system. Like there's no rounds or anything. It's just in one game. You gotta pick up the guns as you go. And so that got like, let me actually check. I feel like that was like the top voted thing for that day or something on the subreddit. Okay, it got 27 upvotes, which I guess is a lot for the thing. And yeah, there were like a lot of people actually talking in the comments. 48 comments, and there was this one comment which I liked criticism and stuff, and I guess this was kind of the first time I got hate, but it wasn't really hate. I actually downvoted it. Let me undownvote it. Let me upvote it. Actually, this has caused change in my life. He said, yeah, it's boring. Mostly just RDMing, squeakers, and the same crap over and over again. Isn't fun if you ask me. Also, it's not fun to watch when some guy spends the entirety of the video mumbling, whoa. Which actually I had also realized kind of at that point. I was trying to get better at like doing funny bits, but I don't know. I was playing it alone without any like friends that I knew. So there wasn't really any chemistry between me and the other players to make any funny bits. So yeah, and then I thought, what am I gonna do now? At this point I had been watching a lot more like commentary videos, not commentary like leafy, but like heavily edited videos on a topic. And so I was like, what am I gonna do? And at this point I'd figured out how to make deep fake videos, like those like dame, like it just takes one image in the input and in a video, and then it makes the thing. So then I made a few of those, and I'm like, I actually don't know what to make for this week's video. So I just decided to put them in a compilation and upload them, titled Yandere Dev Deepfake Compilation 1. I'm like, okay. So I went to bed. I woke up in the morning. 100 views. I'm like, what the heck, man? Yeah, and it just kept rising in views. And I made like every 2 days I made a new video. Yandere Dev Deepfake Compilation 2, Yandere Dev Deepfake Compilation 3, Yandere Dev Deepfake Compilation 4. And the first one got 600 views, second one got almost 300 views, third one got 200 views, and fourth one got 100 views. It was actually kind of hard to come up with ideas to actually make. The more and more I made, the less and less ideas there were. And I also didn't steal any from other people. I wanted to make my own content, And then I was kind of sad. I'd been watching these Jashalat videos, and originally my idea had been to make a bunch of Yandere Dev videos and then maybe say, oh guys, I'm going to start streaming, and then start streaming and stuff, and maybe get famous there, and then actually start making good YouTube videos. But I'm like, oh, I can't do that, man. Then I made this one video called Minecraft. I'd seen these videos like Surreal Entertainment and not Surreal Entertainment, but these videos of just like 2D animations, not really animations per se, but they animated these PNGs walking and like talking with a computer voice and stuff. I'm like, maybe I'll make this for this week because I was running out of ideas again. That happened a lot actually. And so I made this video called Minecraft. It's this like zoomer character. I think you've seen him. Like the one guy says, "No, you can't do this," and then the other one's like, "Haha, Bert go bzz bzz." That type of meme. It's that guy, but he's like not crying. He's like smiling. And so I added a body too, like a Steve body, and then he just plops in the world. I took the Sweden music from Minecraft and I just slowed it down like 4 times slower or something. I don't know. And it's just kind of in the background, and he's doing stuff like chopping down trees, taking a pig, putting it in the furnace, getting a cooked pig. Not a pork chop, just a pig, mind you. I was kind of happy with that. I still am. I think it's one of the better videos I've made. In the end, he beats the Ender Dragon in the credits. I say it's by me, and thank you to Mojang, Notch, and the C418 who made the Minecraft music. And yeah, that only got 18 views, which I didn't really care about the views, but and yeah, that's basically YouTube so far. My last video, which was the Minecraft video, was in August. Now it's middle of October. I wanted to make a video every week, but I thought, well, I'm making these low quality videos. What point is there? Let me make something high quality. And then I started watching these Ahoy videos and stuff. I know I'm watching a lot of videos, but like these high quality videos and thinking like, maybe I gotta start making these. So I thought, again, I couldn't think of a topic, so I just thought NES, what the heck. And so for the past few weeks, I've been working on an intro for the video. It's like a minute-long intro. I guess it's kind of good. There's like a lot of bad, I don't know. But now I'm even debating whether I should make the video because I don't want to write the script. Like I have the research done, like everything I'm gonna put into it. But and I know what type of style I want to do it, but I don't know if I want to do it on NES. Maybe I'll keep that project for another day. But right now, I'm starting this channel, Hebdomadal, just to like talk. I don't know. But in the past few days, I've been thinking of more ideas that I could make for videos. I have this whole list of like stuff I want to make videos on. I don't know exactly what style I'm going to do them in, like just talking and, heavily editing them, or just doing some editing and making more videos, I don't really know actually. There's some pretty interesting things here I think that I could make videos on. I'm not going to say them here yet because I don't know. But yeah, guys, I guess that's it for today's episode of Hebdomadal. I really gotta think of an intro and an outro for this, but yeah, thank you a lot for watching. Actually, if you watch to the end and there's no comments or anything on the video yet, I'd really appreciate it if you could maybe comment anything. I don't really care, as long as it's like not the N-word or anything, and I'll pin it and heart it, okay? That comment is gonna be the start of this channel. This is a pretty great channel. I think we can make this channel work. And again, thank you for watching. And oh, by the way, sorry. I don't know what games I should put in the background, I kind of wanted this to be like the weekly slap. Oh, this is copying the weekly slap. I kind of want to put like Call of Duty gameplay in the background. I don't know. Just tell me if you have any game ideas I could maybe put like here as you were looking. You're probably seeing some sort of game right now, or you're seeing something. Yeah, something's on the screen right now. I have no clue what it's going to be. But yeah, maybe just give me a recommendation of what you would like to see maybe. I've got like basically all the games except like the one. I don't think anyone has that game. But yeah, on that note, thank you for watching Hebdomadal. We'll see you next week.
Oh, 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 oh.